Prairie Village is rated as the #1 place to live in Kansas. Here's exactly what it's like to live there. So J.C. Nichols is most known and most famous for developing Country Club Plaza. But after he was done with the plaza, he developed many of the suburbs in the northeast Johnson County area. One of those was Prairie Village. In 1941, Prairie was known mostly for the school that had been there for a century before. It was farmland, and that farmland, there was a big problem. That farmland had to be turned into a subdivision. So in 1949, the city of Prairie Village was born, and later that year it was crowned as the best planned community in the entire country. Prairie Village is located just south of Kansas City, Missouri, and a little bit to the west across state line. You're looking at 17 minutes south of downtown, 12 minutes away from the plaza, but you're really centrally located. In 25 minutes, you can get to many places in the Kansas City metro area. Unlike a lot of the other smaller cities in northeast Johnson County, think Mission, Roland Park, Fairway, Westwood Hills, Prairie Village is a complete city. And I say complete city, meaning they've got shops and schools and restaurants and parks and everything in between that would make a typical city. But similar to other cities in northeast Johnson County like Fairway, Westwood, Roland Park, I'll link my videos to those above. We're in the Shawnee Mission School District, and not just the Shawnee Mission School District, but some of the best schools in that school district. You're looking at Shawnee Mission East High School, Indian Hills Middle School, and a plethora of elementary schools. And which elementary school you go to depends on where you live, but you're looking at Prairie Elementary, Corinth, Belinder, and Highlands. Hit the like button and subscribe for more content just like this about all things Kansas City real estate. On this channel, I'm doing market updates, tips and tricks for buying, selling, and building homes, and also community spotlights. If there's one that you'd like to see, leave a comment below, and I will certainly make it. Part of what distinguishes Prairie Village from a lot of the other cities in northeast Johnson County is the shops, specifically the village shops. In the village, you'll find many boutique and upscale restaurants and shops all over the place. And I'll show you on the screen here a big long list of all of the shops that you could expect to find there. But I think one thing that would be better than that is showing you exactly what they look like. So here's a tour of some of the shops in Prairie Village. But in Prairie Village, you don't just have the village shops, you also have the shops in Corinth, which sits in the southwest corner of Prairie Village. Here are what some of the shops in Corinth look like. There's a big long list, very similar to the Prairie Village shops. There's not a lot of chain restaurants or stores in this area. A lot of these are small boutique shops, coffee shops, and restaurants that most likely you're not going to find in several other parts of the city. Now, here's a tour of what those shops look like in person. Fairway is known for being the city of trees, then Prairie Village ought to be known as the city of parks. There are so many in such a condensed spot, it is insane. The biggest is the Meadowbrook Park. This is where a new home community has recently been built. There are villas, apartments, condos, and single-family homes that are a little bit bigger, but the park is also very big itself. It's on Knoll and it's a little bit farther south than like central Prairie Village, where you'd find the Prairie Village shop. Next up to Meadowbrook is Franklin Park, which is just north of it. You'll find some bigger lots in the area, but Franklin Park is really big. There are playgrounds, there's a lot of space. Many people go there to walk their dogs. There's even a baseball field, which teams will rent out regularly in the spring and summer. After that, you've got Harmon Park, which is where City Hall is. There's a basketball court, a new skate park if that's your thing, and another park next to the Prairie Village pool, which is also a big deal in this city. A lot of people go there. The swim team is really competitive, as the sport of swimming seems to keep growing every single year. And then after that, you've got Porter Park, which is another spot where you've got a basketball court, a playground, a lot of green space, and a baseball field that gets rented out almost daily during the summer. After that, you've got a lot of smaller parks in the area, maybe some medium-sized parks, but nothing crazy. And as you can see on the map, there are many more parks that are certainly worth a visit. And finally, the real estate. Here's the insider information you need if you're thinking about buying a home in Prairie Village. If you were to look online right now, you'd see that the median sale price this year in 2022, keep in mind we're at the end of the year here, is around $400,000, which is mind-boggling because if you were to go on Zillow or the MLS or any search site, the homes that you're going to see here are anywhere from $500,000, not many, to $1.5 million. 1.5 million are all the new construction homes. I'll explain that in a second, but here's a map of all the property values in the area, and you can see that as you get farther south, the property values go up, especially once you get close to Corinth and the Corinth Shopping Center. that's where the lots get a lot bigger and in higher demand. And additionally, as you get closer to Leawood, the prices are going to go up as well. But back to that median home value of $400,000, that's misleading. The reason why is because those $400,000 homes, which you could get at that price point in Prairie Village, is around 3 bedrooms, maybe probably closer to 2 bedrooms, maybe 1 to 2 bathrooms, and nothing much more than 2,000 square feet. But not only that, the lot's going to be smaller, it's not going to be in the best area, and the finishes in that home, they're going to need some work. First of all, if they've been remodeled to the grade of a long-term rental, so something that you could expect to see a landlord do, which they're not doing the crazy renovation that you'd love to see in the home that you're about to purchase. They're doing like the lower grade, something that will last and deal with all of the wear and tear from tenants. Now, the reason that this is the median sales price in the area is because builders have come in over the last few years and turned Prairie Village into the epicenter of new construction development in Northeast Johnson County. They've bought all of these lots of houses that need to be torn down, that are just not worth the cost of restoring, and they've torn them down and started resurrecting huge new construction homes. Here's a picture of all the new construction homes on Zillow right now. These are all for sale. 13 of them currently in the process. Some of them are currently built, some of them are in the process of being built, and you can see the renderings of them. It is insane. Over the last 10 to 15 years, as all of the lots in Fairway have been bought up and built on, and there have been a lack of lots to find in that area, people have been driven a little farther west to Prairie Village, a little farther away from Kansas City to Prairie Village, and as a result, it is in the middle of a huge transition. So we've discussed the $400,000 homes that you could get in the area. The next type of home that you could get is around $500,000 to $600,000 and all the way up to $800,000. These are slightly bigger homes. You can expect a 2-car garage in these. They're going to be over 2,000 square feet, and they're probably going to be anywhere from 4 to 5 bedrooms, 3 to 5 bathrooms, and they've been remodeled over the years. And not the landlord type remodel that you could expect in the 400,000s, but a top-end, high-end finishes remodel that you would expect in your dream home. Now, with these new construction homes, the price point that you'll see is anywhere from the low 900s all the way up to 1.5 million. That's the starting price, is the low 900s. What you can expect with these homes is around 4 to 5 bedrooms, but some of the lots around Prairie Village are a little smaller, so that 5th bedroom, you're not going to find it on the 1st or 2nd level. It's going to be in the basement, which is not a big deal if it's fine with you, but it's just something to be aware of. So 4 to 5 bedrooms, about 4 to 5 bathrooms, and you're looking at anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 plus square feet. And I know that was a lot, but that is not all. There are condos and townhouses all across Prairie Village, especially if you head down Mission Road towards Corinth. You'll find a lot in that area, so that's something to be aware of as well. Here's what some of the neighborhoods in Prairie Village look like as of right now in December of 2022.